Is your equity safe? Are home prices going to appreciate this year? And what options do you have coming up? The number one question realtors get asked is, how's the market? And the usual response is to give a breakdown of market data, sales, inventory, etc. But today, I believe people are asking this for the concern of their equity and future. So in this video, rather than going through the past month's sales and inventory data, we're going to discuss these questions pressing everyone's mind, trying to plan for their future and protect their equity. So is your equity safe? This type of question presupposes that there may be softness or a decline of home prices in the near future. No one has the crystal ball, so we need to take a look at some indicators we have to make an informed decision. Since peak of the market back in 2022, home prices, despite at first softening, had climbed back up and for the most part have remained stagnant since this time, facing off what is the most difficult time to purchase in the history of our real estate market. We can prudently judge that interest rates, they still may need to increase, but are more likely to decrease further than they would need increase in the next 12 months. And while construction is delayed or taken pause because of the cost of borrowing, immigration has not. So it's for these reasons I think that despite the challenges our market has upcoming, specifically with homeowners needing to refi, one can breathe a little easier about the equity, their equity being safe. Are home prices going to appreciate this year? Again, this isn't something that someone can just answer with absolute certainty. So it may be better for us instead to break down the individual cases of inquiry. This real estate market, speaking of equity, moves by means of equity. When a homeowner wants to upsize, the down payment for their new home will be from the equity of their current home they just sold, as an example. So if one were simply planning on using their equity to move in the near future, then you likely have little to worry about. If your equity decreases, that means home prices have decreased and you'll likely purchase to balance off any loss that you had in your home that you just sold. For those that are asking because they want or have an agenda that is subject to reaching a certain dollar value of equity, I think building any further substantial means of equity will need us to move into the next cycle of our real estate market, and that I think will take at least a couple years. Finally, will the impact of what is occurring in the market impact any long-term plans that you may have involving your equity? Speaking on the macro or long-term state of our market is something I have more confidence in doing. Globalization is something we have discussed here before and is omnipresent with the rapid appreciation and lack of inventory that we face here. There is too much wealth around the world that makes its way into Vancouver. Investment, immigration, money laundering, a lack of inventory, a landlocked grid are all a means to a continual growth. And those that continue to hold on will, I think, be able to achieve their personal agendas by means of their equity. So there you have it, the questions and answers in regard to the safety of your home's equity. If this content was of value, or if you have an opinion that's different from mine, or if you have another topic that you want me to talk about, please let me know in the comments, and thank you for your time.